Hey there guys, it's me, Joey Campbell, aka Comicman06 and Comicman07. Hope you guys enjoyed this video Comicman06 Reviews. Now, I'm going to be making more videos, and like I said in the last video, also, follow me on Instagram, Comicman06, to officially get more things that are going to come out. Because I posted Doom Patrol actual info on that when it was going to come out, and I posted the Wizards stuff. So basically, all those reviews have been posted out. All you gotta do is just, well, go to my Instagram, Comicman06, to find it. And I'll let you guys know even more about stuff on there. And I'm also doing a new episode of Joey Talks. I'll be talking about Jedi The Fallen Order on that channel. On this channel for the first time ever. I'll be talking about an actual video game adaptation that's not Comicman06. There's going to be a change. And like I said before, I've done reaction and stream videos, but now I'm going into the rare video gaming talking. It's not going to take over the channel. It's going to just be a piece of it. So, yeah. I'll let you get on to the video. What in the heck? Comicman07. Okay, so the latest in the Guillermo del Toro series is Tales of Acardia, the Wizard. So I'm going to begin with a little history. I believe Trollhunters came out on New Year's Eve, right? Okay. So basically, I really didn't watch it. I watched a little bit of it. I was like, I'm not going to love this show. Later moves on, you know, I'm just scrolling past and I see it on Netflix. I'm like, every Netflix show I watch, original cartoons or not, like Stretch Armstrong and stuff, which I talked about, were not good to me. They weren't. Like, they should have been canceled. So, I watched Strong. I'm like, it's just going to be a bland shock and I actually get to review. I ended up loving the show because it's the only it was to me like the last boys action show that you can watch, because every other show has just appeared like, I mean, I remember like when growing up and stuff, there were shows like Game Phantom and Jake Long, American Dragon, all that stuff on, you know, and they somehow disappeared, and then Ben 10 disappeared and got brought back, but just as a little even kid. I mean, that show got brought back, but different. I mean, all them shows got canceled and then got rebooted. So Trollhunters was the last serious show to do this. What I mean by it was the last serious show that actually tried it, and it was smart, with smart writing and was serious. So I got it. Now, then 3 Below came out. I said, I'm not gonna be like how I was with Trollhunters. I'm gonna watch it. I hate it. I mean, and you know, this was Guillermo del Toro to me. It's first time going into an alien type of story to me. Because I've seen some of his films, but I've never seen one where he does aliens. And it really showed, because he really, I don't know if he was, I believe he was a producer. I don't know if he's officially on the production and all that stuff. But this show really didn't feel like Trollhunters to me. They redid some characters and just didn't do anything with the story. Barbatos to me was just a replacement for Arg, and then when they officially meet, so yeah, like, then they went on to a different show. Wizards I thought was going to be different, you know. I was like, when I first seen half of it, I was like, this doesn't look so bad. I mean, it's a wizard and a cat just taking up stuff, taking care of monsters in the dark. Then, here's what happens. They introduced just the cast of Trollhunters. Jimbo's back there. Whatever his name is back there. I mean, I believe his name was Scott or something. He a creep slayer. It's really weird. Like, he was supposed to be like a creep slayer or something, I believe. Like, he's supposed to be a creep slayer or something. I mean, in general, the show's pretty bad, but it's so hard to get. I mean, I'm sorry, but in general, they brought back some of the cast members to play the roles of Jim and all that stuff. I mean, Steve returned, you know, Steve. I get why they brought him back, but was it really worth it to bring back Steve? I mean, Steve in this show is pointless. I mean, he's regular. I mean, Toby was regular too, but at least he had like this kind of big magical weapon like the hammer, whatever it was, I believe. He could fight bad guys with that, And you know, Claire wasn't even there, but Arg was over there just fighting like off the aliens. The wizard dude was over there fighting off the aliens. I mean, Merlin was over there fighting off the aliens. The cat was over there fighting off aliens with their powers and stuff. What is he doing? What is this character of? Yeah, if you don't know yet, I'm gonna have to say it to you. Steve even doing? Steve is just like this. I'm used to the team. I'm used to the team though. I'm not weak. He did a better purpose in Three Below because he played a role to the other characters and stuff as them fitting into the human world. But when you get to this show, I mean, none of this stuff kind of fit in. Like, it takes place right after what Three Below did. Like, I didn't watch that show, so like I said before, I really didn't get it. Like, I only watched a little bit of season 2. Like, maybe 2 episodes, and I just stopped. And Three Below, I just went right down to the Troll Hunters crossover episode. That was pretty good. And then I just stopped watching it. And then when I got to the Wizards, I said this show, I thought it was going to be good, but it's not. I mean, Claire returns, and it's the same character. I mean, Toby doesn't return, and I feel like in general Three Below, he's stuck out like a sore thumb. And then when Arg and them really didn't work for the show. But then if I went and left that show, and Creep Slayers got abandoned. I mean, goodness, I mean, imagine if them characters played some comedy usefulness or something. They were using actual weapons like sledgehammers and all that stuff. I mean, to beat up these things because they were beating up trolls and stuff. So why couldn't they help fight too? But no, they're not gonna help fight. They're gonna help destroy each other. They're not gonna fight. He's just using muscles and stuff. I mean, they didn't bring any of them back, but just Steve. But that's kind of abandoned and stuff. Like, they tried to make him into a knight, but this show takes place right after all them events. The Night Cheer that was in the original Troll Hunters episode comes back. They're on this mission, you know, and basically Jim got injured by this bad guy who threw this thing at him. Almost technically killed Jim, ended Jim, and then what happens at the end is like this weird ending. Like, okay, so Jim is like, after this, they travel back in time to when, basically, they travel to time. It's like during Camelot when it wasn't flying. So what was going on then? I don't know. I mean, in this show, like, King Arthur to me is the worst character. I mean, he's kind of like a racist, and so is Merlin. I mean, the only one is Morgana. I mean, she's trying to help these creatures that have been abandoned. Arthur believed these kids, even as a little boy, to be horrible creatures, and he dethroned his sister, believing her to be another creature and stuff, like she said before. And then, if I go for that plot, and then you go into that, their friend Gwen actually died just by a creature eating her. I mean, that's one creature. I mean, I would get it if it was any other creature, like another troll or something, but that is one thing. That is not 5 animals, 5 creatures, or 30 creatures eating her up, or the trolls declaring war. I mean, that's just like a creature. Any creature could eat that. But no, he believes that, oh, these creatures need to be outlawed, they need to be banned. They killed one of my own. He's literally the definition of race. I mean, you think after his sister has become one, he would change his mind or start recollect what he has done. But no, he disappears from that vow. He believes it not to be that. And Claire just straight out wants to kill her, and then she learns that, oh, Morgana can be a hero now. But no, that doesn't happen. It's pretty much that they basically betrayed Arthur for a good reason. I would definitely betray him. I mean, these are creatures being captured by you, being used by you, and literally, and the other trolls, I mean, I thought they were good guys at first, but turns out they're bad guys because they don't want to fight for their own rights. I mean, I guess you want to stay neutral, but imagine if you literally lose. You know what's going to happen? If you lose this war, you're going to basically be slaves for the rest of your life. You're not going to be able to do anything. I mean, if they basically kill them trolls, I mean, that means they'll have another trolls. They'll have them trolls just mining stuff for them. They'll have these trolls being destroyed or killed or all that stuff. I mean, they tried to fix the timeline, but that doesn't work out, which is pretty much the smartest thing ever, but I don't know. I mean, this season to me was a weird season in Wizards. I mean, I didn't like the show either. It's the bottomless pit of Tales of Arcadia. It's the worst show. I mean, I thought Three Below could get worse, and Wizard would be a little bit with Troll Hunter, but no, this show got way farther down. I mean, it couldn't go nowhere else but then where it is. It's Three Below itself. It is Three Below under. It's Three Below itself, but wizards in Three Below. It's the horrible story of Three Below mixed in with the characters of Troll Hunter, mixed in with the horrible writing of this show. It's just horrible. I mean, I don't know what to call it. Because, like I said before, I was hoping, just hoping, that this show could be good. I was like, please be good. When I watch it, it started off pretty good, you know. Then it starts getting trash coming to the end. If this show really wanted to try, it tried to do some Guillermo del Toro stuff, but how is this a spin-off to Three Below? I mean, Steve is the only character that she returns, and he's been in both shows, but well, what does he have to a connection? I mean, he has no character development in the show. No character development. That's what matters, is that every other character was established a little bit more. And Troll Hunters, but Steve, he didn't get that much establishment in Three Below, but he got enough for us to get to him. But in this show, when he's becoming a knight, that's no part of the story. It's just that he needs to be a knight. He's learning to be a knight. It's a side story. It shouldn't be a part of the story in general if they're not going to use it, but it should be a main piece of the story to him transforming from the weakling that we see in Troll Hunters who's picked on kids to the person to help take down the alien lord, whatever it was in that show, that, like he said before. So becoming an actual hero in Wizards. Literally, that should have been the part of the show, of this season right there. And they basically kind of said, oh, since Jim is now human again, what's gonna happen to Jim is that, well, Jim is gonna, and I mean literally gonna, like, can't lift up the thing because he's not a troll hunter anymore. I said this is pretty stupid. I said, I get that they changed stuff up, but shouldn't he still be able to be a normal troll hunter? Like, Claire doesn't know the layer of troll hunters and stuff like Jim does. I mean, Jim should at least even though he is a troll hunter, should at least get to do something being a troll hunter. I mean, I think this for real. Because when Jim became the troll hunter, it was a great show, you know. But then coming to the end, I didn't like how Jim wasn't used. Jim was kind of used as this character to abandon the story. Abandoning the archetype of the story. So Jim is kind of used. I mean, even in Troll Hunters, the first Troll Hunter is the female Troll Hunter. I mean, I was shocking to me. I was like, that's not a bad idea. I'm like, this opens the gateway to humans becoming Troll Hunters and stuff. But then she changed her name to Dea. I mean, I was like, wow, Dea. I was like, I mean, they could just have her name as Dea the whole time. Then coming to the end of the show, it's like, wow. Like, I mean, wouldn't it be better if Steve got to lift up that thing? I mean, that technically, I mean, imagine if the amulet was still with Jim and Steve technically had the whole, whatever it was, you know, the, I hate to say this, but the sword, I mean, because Steve technically did train as a knight. That would add him some character development. I mean, Steve could have just went with our two characters that left at the end of the show, but no, he doesn't leave with them. He just stays there where he was. I mean, this show just went from good to not no good, not good anymore. The spin-offs went from okay-ish to bad-ish in the next moments of the show. I mean, I cannot believe that they did this to Troll Hunters. I mean, a good show that started off pretty good, went bad, and then got even worse than what it was before by adding in stuff that doesn't make sense to the story and trying to do everything to make it seem more like the show it isn't. Because goodness, if I have to review another Guillermo del Toro show that isn't Troll Hunters next time, I'll make sure you all feel my wrath, because this show was horrible. So was this the horrible show I perceived it to be? Yes, it was. Did the show suck? Yes. On Comicman06 Reviews? Yes, it sucked so bad. I don't know. I mean, what happened, Guillermo? I mean, goodness. I mean, I just wanted to show on the Creep Slayers. I mean, that was funny enough for at least miniseries or something, but no. You did this. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys next time on Comicman06 Reviews. Hit the like button and subscribe. Did he get the memo? Answer me, freak. Did he get the memo? Yes, sir. He did get the memo about the dragonfly and getting to make him review that. But it seemed like it didn't weaken him anything. What am I supposed to do now? Well, Finish him off. Make sure he isn't alive next time. Give him something bad to review, or there won't be a next time. Now go! Make me very angry. You're testing the patience of me. My patience isn't very thin. Right away, sir. Helps these days. I'll get you next time, Comicman06.